Wonderlust. Can you guys hear us okay? Hello? Oh god, this. Larry! How can you guys hear us okay? Wonderlust, hi. Can hear you. How does it sound? Is it like really echoey and weird, or is it sounding okay?
Can you hear me now?
It's great? Okay, perfect. Great. It's good? Okay. Hello, Kenneth. I know someone else who would love your unicorn. Oh, that's lovely. Yes. Yeah, I know him too. Well, welcome everybody to episode 6 of episode 6 of Friendship and French Roast. We're coming to you from a remote location, live from Dallas, Texas.
FBI safe house.
FBI safe house.
Yes.
We are here. I'm here with Marcolus 17. If you are in my channel in any capacity, you know Marcolus. Marcolus is one of my very dear friends, friends from Twitch. Also, very good friend in real life as well. And we're here in Dallas, Texas for DreamHack.
Yes.
And it's been really fun, and I've been having a great time. Wanderlust is here. We got to spend some time with Casual Elephant last night and yesterday, and the day before, right? We spent a little bit of time with him. Options is here, obviously. Annie on Film is here. We've seen a lot of our online friends, online friends from all over. That's been really cool. And you have seen a lot of people.
Yes.
Marcolus knows a lot of people in the Twitch sphere. So I guess we can start with I always like to hear people's Twitch origin stories.
Yeah.
So how did you get into Twitch? I know that you're a very prominent member of my community. I always feel weird just my community, I don't know why I feel weird about that, but you're a really prominent member of my community, and then a lot of other people's communities as well. I think that you're very supportive in that respect. So tell me your origin story. How did you get on Twitch? What made you stay? Just tell me a little bit about that.
Sure. So I first started getting on Twitch in 2020, I think it was. It was during the pandemic. That's when a lot of people joined, of course. I was originally joining it for watching music.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of DJs and producers that like electronic music. Obviously, they couldn't do festivals at the time, so they started Twitch channels, and then they would stream DJ sets.
Oh, okay.
On Twitch.
Did you go to electronic music festivals before? Were you Bonnaroo's the only one that comes to mind, but I don't think that's an electronic music festival. Summerfest?
I have been to Summerfest. That's a good local one. EDC is a very popular one. Yeah, but I actually haven't been to any of those major ones yet.
Okay.
Just little club scene.
Yeah. Would you like to go to a big one?
If I had a friend group that I felt comfortable with, I probably would.
You would.
But yeah, it's
Coachella. I'm scared of Coachella. I would never. I mean, I don't think I would ever go to a music festival in general, just because I'm way too anxious and I would be scared. But I think what you're saying, if I had a group of people that I felt comfortable with, and we would take care of each other with. I think I would feel comfortable with this group of people and go to a music festival with, but I don't know if we all would want to go to a music festival.
Hey, that's okay.
That's interesting. Cool. Yeah. So I know that I met you through Beebles.
Yes.
When she was streaming. So Beebles was one of our early members of Punch the Sun, and she doesn't stream anymore. But she was a really strong streamer that I remember meeting for the first time when I first started streaming. She was really charismatic and very vocal, and she was really good at Call of Duty, and when that was a thing that I used to do, but not all the time, but I used to play Call of Duty, but I liked to play with Beebles, and I met you through her.
Yes.
And then so did you start I feel that was kind of your gateway. Am I incorrect?
Was.
Yeah. Okay. Into
like I said, it was mostly just DJs, and then kind of a funny story. Well, my parents knew that I was watching DJs on there, and Beebles reached out to my dad through LinkedIn for like job searching opportunity stuff, and my dad saw that she had her Twitch link on LinkedIn, and was like, "Hey, I know you're on Twitch. You should check this person out." So I went and into her stream, and like that's how I've grown into all the communities.
That's so wild.
I know,
what
right?
The heck?
It's like
Oh
very
gosh.
odd connection to jumpstart this whole journey.
This
of
whole journey of
getting into communities.
Yeah. Like, she got me a job.
Yeah. No, that'd be even better. But
Yeah.
I had a good job at
Luckily,
the
you're
time.
employed.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah. So I know, so you're obviously a part of my community, but like I know that you have a lot of like, I feel like Twitch is so crazy because it's like it's so big and vast, and there's so many people and there's so many different communities and stuff, but everybody is, it's also so small that it's like I feel like anytime I go into a stream, you're there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like this happens with a lot of people too, is it's like you see somebody in a stream that you're like just discovered, you're like, oh, I'm going into this person's stream for the first time, and then you see somebody that you know, like if I saw you, I'd be like, of course you're here, like you know. So I just think that that's really cool. And so on top of that, like, so you're parts of all of these different communities on Twitch, like digitally. So we come to DreamHack. So this is your first DreamHack.
Yep.
Right? Okay, but you've gone to other conventions.
Yes, I would consider this my fourth convention.
Okay. As I know that we went to TwitchCon last year together.
Yep.
And then you went to PAX. Was that like?
PAX East was my first like major convention that I went to last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. And so you met a lot of people there. Okay, so you said this is like your fourth convention.
Yep.
How does this one compare to like your first time going? Like, how do you feel so far? I know we still have the whole day today, but
yeah, no, DreamHack has been interesting. It's very similar to TwitchCon or PAX in that there's the expo area, there's the indie games artists area. But what's really cool about DreamHack, at least this time around, is all the esports that they got involved. So there's Halo, there's the Call of Duty League, which I went to yesterday. There's even like chess and Warhammer and GeoGuessr, like all these interesting esports games that they brought in.
Yeah. When we first started talking about going, and I think you were just in chat one day when I was talking about going to DreamHack, and I was like, Marcolus would like this. I'm not a big gamer. I think it's really interesting. Like the esports is really, really cool, and I think that that's awesome. But I'm not like a gamer. Like you're a gamer. Like you game.
I try to be. If I spent less time on Twitch, I would game a lot more. But yeah.
The social aspect is really cool of Twitch. Is like it's really like. Is enticing the right word? Like I love just being in somebody's chat, and I love streaming, but I also just love being in somebody's chat and just like being a part of chat and like the back and forth and like that camaraderie that kind of happens when somebody's building a community. One that I'm just gonna say this, but like one that I really like. I don't know if this is like a weird way to say this. Like one community that I really like seeing you in is Billy Goats. Like anytime I'm in her stream and you're there, like her stream is like super interactive and fun, and she has a really great like fun community. And so
by the way,
that's really cool.
Happy birthday, Billy Goat.
Billy Goat!
It's her birthday.
Birthday!
So.
They say it's your birthday. Yeah. Happy birthday, Billy Goat. That's so cool.
Yeah, she's awesome. So I met her through Yikes. When I went to PAX East last year. Yeah. And then I met up with her at TwitchCon. She was so gracious enough to take me to the zoo, and her and her husband are really cool, so we hung out with them for a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, she's really cool. I really like being
That's awesome.
there.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, that's really nice that it's like I feel really lucky, and I think Tyrek said this on Twitter yesterday. Like she was saying, like she really felt lucky that she like knew so many like great people or whatever. It's like I feel really lucky to have found people on Twitch that are like, I trust you, like you are like my people, and like I mean we're staying in Airbnb together and we like travel together, like you know. So
we have our own
like,
separate bathrooms.
yeah.
So,
Oh God, yeah.
you know,
We do not share a bathroom.
Right.
That is not. No, we won't do that.
that's been a plus.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But yes.
So it's just really cool. It's cool that like the I never thought that I would find my people like through the internet. Like when I started streaming, like I didn't realize that was like part of it. And it's like I've made this like incredible group of friends that is just like I see you guys more than I see my own family, and that's just really cool. So and that's okay.
Yes.
It's okay.
Find new people and spend time with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, so DreamHack. We can just like what have we done so far? So the first day, what did we do the first day?
Friday was busy.
Friday was super busy. Friday was mine. Friday we did well. We all came in on Thursday. We all flew in Thursday, and I don't remember. Well, what is that?
We went and got our ticket or our
oh yeah,
badges.
we went and we got our badges. That was crazy when we were trying to find the venue, and we were like on the back side of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, where are we? Like, what is happening? But we got really lucky because Wonderlust actually lives in the area. And so we've had Wonder Uber basically all weekend. He picked us up from the airport, took us to our Airbnb, took us to the convention to get our badges, and Annie on Film is going to. He gave us
we have all of them.
We all got our own kazoos that he gave us. I already put my sticker on mine but he gave us these kazoos, which we should have had. We were able to see him live at Revelers Hall in downtown Dallas. Was it downtown Dallas? Yeah.
Yes.
We saw him live performing jazz, and I think that was one of the coolest parts of this trip, was being able to see Wonder in his like element.
Absolutely.
And we should have had our kazoos at the event, so we could have been like, hold on, let me just do it.
Play Lady and the Tramp on the kazoos.
Yeah.
That would have been.
We're all professional kazoo players.
Yes, we've been training. We actually didn't go to the convention center at all. We've just been kazooing the
We're just
entire time.
kazooing on the side of the Oh my gosh. Funny. Yeah, so that's been really, really fun and cool. So, so Thursday we did that. And then, Friday night. Friday was busy. So we didn't go to the convention until was it like noon we got there on Friday? Yeah, around noon. And, I don't know. I didn't really see a whole lot of the convention on Friday. Like, I instantly was like...
Your adrenaline was...
I was so nervous. So I did the lip sync battle, BB Just's lip sync battle on the main stage at DreamHack. And Marcolus came and was there in the crowd with Options and Annie and Wonderlust. And it was really, really nice that everybody was there. So I didn't get to see very much of the convention at all that day because I was also backstage for like a long time. But that was really fun and stressful. And then we went to, what did we do? So we went to barbecue. Did we go?
That was Thursday.
Thursday we went to
was
Terry
barbecue.
Black's. Yeah.
Friday we did Revelers.
The gig.
Yeah. Friday we did the Revelers at the.
Casuals showed up at the convention. We were immediately like, all right.
That's right. Oh my
go.
God. Yeah. Like the lip sync ended and Casual had driven in, and he got there and we were like, we're leaving. We gotta go. And he was like, all right, let's turn around and go, get out of here. So too funny, but oh my God. Yeah, so that was fun. And then so yesterday I liked yesterday as I was able to see more of the convention and kind of like walk around and do whatever and just like chill and like see some people and stuff like that. So and you went to
seeing some people. This guy.
I was just about to say seeing people. So you went to, there was a panel yesterday for ghost gaming, right? You want to talk about that a little bit and tell us what you thought about that and all the people that you met after that, I'm sure.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, no. So you brought up Tyrex earlier. She was recently added to Ghost Gaming, which is awesome. Yeah. And then I know a few others on Ghost. Sasky is another one that I've more recently been introduced to. Queen Manda I met at PAX East last year. She's also on Ghost. So that was really cool seeing that whole panel and them talking about their passions. I've said it on Twitter too. Just it's really cool hearing from people, hearing their perspectives. Because it's a good opportunity, even though I'm not much of a creator, just learning how people think and what drives them, I think is really cool.
Yeah, I think that's another really interesting thing about Twitch too, is we all have like the same goals, but we all are doing like the same stuff, you know, like using the same tools and like having the same like issues with tools, I guess, in like I don't know, like we all have the same thoughts around content creating too. Like I assume anyway, most of the other creators that I've talked to have very much like self-doubt, like when it comes to being creatives, and so it's really cool to have people come together and be able to talk about their experiences and kind of share that, so people feel a little more like, oh yeah, like we're all in this together, like not just doing this alone. So
like, oh, they have the same problem that I do, or they had it, and now here's the advice that they're giving me to help get out of this rut.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's really cool.
It's nice that people can come together and just like share, you know, their experiences, so that we can all be better creators together.
Pieces of the puzzle.
Yeah.
To figure out.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
They also threw, along with Meld, a really cool party.
I didn't.
Friday night.
You had a really cool party you went to.
Yes.
Okay, tell us about the Meld party.
I recognize that day.
Yeah. The party was really cool. Meld put on a party at TwitchCon as well.
Yeah.
That was fun, but this one was just more at a kind of a local bar.
Oh,
and
cute.
then they had a rooftop area.
Okay.
So it was cool seeing some people were like meeting each other for the first time, even though they're on the same org, and like all that excitement. And I got to spend a lot of time with Ty and her husband Biz.
Yeah.
We chatted a lot. So it was a little overwhelming when I first got there, and then I saw some people that I knew and settled down a little bit. Yeah. And so Biz and I kind of helped calm each other.
Cute.
Hanging out. So.
Good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I remember Mel did the party at TwitchCon, and it was really cool. I wish I mean, you're always gonna have regrets when you do whatever. I wish we would have gone to the Mel party. I think that would have been the right choice. But I think that the party that we went to, I was expecting it to be more like what you were talking about, like a little bit more networking and stuff. But it was still cool. Like they had their own little, you know, it was very much like the vibe for structured party. More chaos. Yeah. Yeah, but people work really hard on putting those events together, and you know, I think it's just, you know, trying to find the vibe. So, and there were like 3 different parties going on Friday, which was really I don't want to say frustrating, because it's nobody's fault. Like it was just like it's a bummer that I wish I could have gone to all of them. You know, I wish I could have gone to kickoff party. What did they call it? The preload party? I thought that was such a cool name. Meld preload party. And then there was another one too that I can't even remember, but I was like, oh my god, I want to go to that one too. But they also called it a preload party, but I don't remember who the host was. Anyway, there was a lot of stuff going on Friday, and it's a bummer they couldn't be everywhere.
The after parties were all at the same time, and then even the events at the convention on Friday were just like stacked on top of each other. And unfortunately, you can't always be in every place at once.
Yeah,
so,
it's a bummer. It's a bummer because it's like you want to support. Like, I really wanted to go to like Shorty Pie's like meet and greet and like her events and stuff, and it just was over top of, you know, the lip sync battle and stuff like that, and
then we had to run to the gig right away. So
right, exactly. So I wish yesterday was cool because I liked being like relaxed and walking through. But I wish that there was a little bit more of a balance of like what we were doing on Friday versus Saturday.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed yesterday, just kind of chilling. But you went to like the what is it? I keep forgetting what it's called. The
Call of Duty League.
Call of Duty League.
Yeah. CDL for short, which people get confused with commercial trucking, and it's like, no, it's Call of Duty League.
Call of Duty League, yeah. I don't know. I keep thinking because I just saw Halo everywhere when we were there. So like for some reason, keep thinking that you were going to like a Halo competition, but that is not what you were doing. So.
Well, the Halo one was more out in the open, so you could see it just on the main floor.
Yeah.
Whereas the Call of Duty stuff was kind of in its own pocket.
Yeah. I don't even think I saw it.
Anyone can go in there.
Oh, we tried, and then they wanted tickets to get to a certain level.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Stairs up, and then there's a bar on
Okay.
the left, and
yep.
Yeah.
That first area is open to everyone, and then when you get into the seating areas, when you either have to have a general admission or a VIP, as I was yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was my first time. So I guess if I go back a little bit, I was introduced to the Call of Duty League through Gamer Princess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was another creator that I met very early on.
Yeah.
Through Beatles.
She's so sweet.
Yeah.
She's so nice.
She's so cool.
Yeah.
And she's a big fan of Optic Texas. So that kind of like, I kind of joined the bandwagon then to support that team. So it was really cool. I've been, following them for maybe a couple of years now, and just the league scene, but mostly watching online because they stream all the matches.
Yeah.
So this was the first time that I actually saw events in person.
Okay.
Which was really cool.
That's neat.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the Rainbow Six when we went to it. Some of us went to Atlanta.
Yeah, I remember.
Like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So that was my first like actual esports major, was the Atlanta one. But to go to the Call of Duty one in person was a cool experience.
When we first started, like, I know I said this earlier, but like when we first like started talking about having you go with us, it was like, thank you. Hi, Amarlento.
Speaking of Atlanta.
Speaking of Atlanta.
Hi, Amarlento.
it's yellow the house.
We have a motto right now. It's no DreamHack Dallas, only DreamHack
Yeah.
Atlanta.
I think Dallas. Okay, yeah. So let's talk about that. Like Dallas is hot. I don't think that we will do. I don't think I'll come back to Texas. I don't think I will.
Well, like say like what we were talking about is like every day was just something small.
There's just like something weird going on every single day. Like, okay, so we're all sharing an Airbnb. Even before the trip started. Okay, so we had another Airbnb booked, and we got Options and I. We booked it. Well, he booked it, and in the middle of the night, 2 days before we were leaving, we got a call in the middle of the night from Airbnb saying that our Airbnb, there was a pipe that burst, a water pipe or something. So we had that happen in the middle of the night 2 days before. Luckily, we were able to like. Everything worked out, and we got this place, which I actually am like a lot. I feel like this is a nicer spot.
Yeah.
But however, when we got here, it was fine. We were happy. But the first night, the air conditioning in the lower level where Annie is staying was like not working. So that was a problem. And then the second night, well, the toilet's like not working. Like that's like a weird thing. Like one of there's like we each have our own bathroom, but there's also like a shared bathroom on like the half bath on like the main level. There's like 3 different levels. So that's not working. But it does work. But you have to like, I don't know. I go pee in there, and then Options goes in and does a thing and fixes it for me and flushes the toilet.
We've been leaving pee in there ever since Thursday.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It smells really bad in here. There was like a cockroach at one point.
Cockroach, which Options killed for us.
Yeah.
Save the day. Thank you,
Options saved the day with the cockroach.
Only one.
There's like active thank you.
Yes, they've been painting.
There's been
So
active
there's been
painters.
ladders everywhere and trucks
Yeah.
and
Outside.
Outside they're
yes.
painting the
Oh,
outside
but
of
they
the
did
building.
have the HOA came in and checked the fire alarms
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah, there's just this random guy with this red pole walking through, and oh hey, like they told us that they were coming, but it was just like,
Yeah.
30 minutes prior.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't get much, notice.
Yeah, Options was, like,
You
in
didn't
the
tell us what
shower.
time, you just like showed up like
Yeah.
3 minutes later.
yeah,
And last night was our first like full night of sleep because
yeah, because the night before,
Especially for you.
yes, was it yesterday night?
Yeah, it was 2 nights
It
ago.
was 2 nights ago.
the car.
The car,
That was Friday night.
Friday night
Friday night,
into
the
Saturday
car,
morning. Yep.
Not our car.
not our car. So in the middle of the night, again, another middle of the night fiasco. We all get woken up by a
2:30 a.m.
2:30 a.m. We hear.
Wait, how'd that go?
And I don't know if I can redo it. Let me try it again. No, I can't read. Yeah,
Perfect.
just like
Nailed
that. So that happened, and our power went out immediately. So what happened is somebody crashed into a pole, and only our building,
We're in a condo.
we're in a condo, only our building was out of power. So that was very exciting. And we were really nervous that it was like, oh my God, we're gonna be without power. Like, we're gonna have to get a new Airbnb. It's 2:30 in the morning. There's like fire trucks outside. Like, we're like, what the fuck is happening? Like, this is crazy. No, the guy, he was all pissed off. And Marcus, did you say that that's what woke you up? Was the guy yelling, or did you hear the car crash?
I don't think or maybe the tail end of the crash woke me up, but I didn't like register what was going on.
Yeah.
So then I just hear this guy screaming.
He's going, fuck.
Yeah. Ah!
Yeah.
Dropping F-bombs, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm still in like a delirious,
You're,
half
like,
awake state. I'm
half
like,
asleep, yeah.
there's a drunk guy outside screaming, I'm in danger.
That's, yeah, it was scary. Because I went outside because I was like, I'm just going to peek around the corner and see what's happening. Like, maybe we need to call the police. Like, what? And as soon as I turned the corner, call the
Call the
police. As soon as I peeked around the corner, that guy was like, he wasn't coming towards me, but he was coming out of like the side street, and he was just like, I'm like, what is happening? I like ran back into the house. I was like having a panic attack. I'm like, this guy's going to kill me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm afraid. And then he went out there. Options went outside to, check it out and see what was going on. And then the fire truck came, and you went back outside again, didn't you?
Yeah, and I talked to the firemen because they weren't aware that he hit the pole and it knocked power out, and there was power pole equipment on the ground next to it.
Yeah. So Options probably saved some lives. Honestly,
Yes.
truly.
No,
So.
Because
No,
we had the power back on within what?
within an hour.
An hour?
Within an hour. That never would have
It's like
happened
a
in
piece of,
Michigan.
like,
Yeah.
disconnect like metal that like fell from the pole, and they probably just reattached that or something. I don't know. It's like it's just like rigged up there to like drop power from that line to feed it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wild.
It has been wild, yes.
Yeah. Getting rid.
we were
Yeah.
so thankful that the power came back on within an hour.
I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it. I
We were
couldn't
shocked,
believe it.
really.
I was so
The
shocked.
fireman told me, he's like, who knows how long this will be to get back.
And I was like, we're gonna have to get a new Airbnb tomorrow, and blah 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 blah. Like,
My mind was like, they gotta replace the whole pole before they can turn the power back on in case it falls with live power or something. But nope, they just burned the part that they like hit to like seal it.
Oh wow, that's why it was black.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
wonder when we had our conversation last night at dinner about like how important AC is for leases
Yeah.
and stuff. I wonder too if that had something to do with how fast.
yeah.
It was
So-
like 90 degrees still outside. And
Yeah, it was really hot. And what we learned yesterday at dinner, Wanderlust told us, or was it Casual? I think both of them kind of confirmed that, like, there's not. It's like the Wild West out here in Texas. There's like a lot of crazy stuff going on. You can carry a gun, you can kill a man, and not have a whole lot of consequences. I'm making this up. This is
In game.
this is in game. But one of the things that they told us that Dallas, Texas is very serious about is like there's like it's like a renters' rights law, that they have to have working air conditioning like within a 24-hour period or something. Like there's like a set amount of time. Like if your AC goes down, it has to be fixed like immediately. So I really do think that was probably part of it.
It's probably why they're just like on standby, ready to go, because like if they have a lot to do and it gets backed up, then that's why they're just
I'm
like
gonna die.
they just instantly take
Yeah,
care of it. So if another
exactly.
thing happens, they're ready to go. Right?
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom.
Makes sense.
Right. So cool. Well, yeah.
So fingers crossed. We'll see what happens today.
Oh my god.
We'll see what happens today. Hopefully nothing. Hopefully it'll be a very uneventful day.
Except for later.
Oh yeah, later. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming from the Creator Hub at 4 p.m. Central Time today. So what are you doing today? What are you working on?
What am I
What are you
doing
working
today?
on? What are you working on today? What are you doing today? what are you doing at DreamHack today?
Well, there's still a couple people that I want to meet up with today. Say hi to them.
Yeah.
And then it's definitely a big day for esports with all the
Yeah, because it's like the
finals
last
going
day.
on. Yep. So I'm hoping to catch some more of the Call of Duty League, and then obviously come support you at the Creator Hub. And then
Appreciate that.
yeah.
The Creator Hub looks cool this year. Like I don't know if they had it set up like this in Texas last year, but it's cool that they have it like in an L shape, so you can kind of like see the other creators. Where like in Atlanta it was like a big circle, so you couldn't really see other creators, and like people could like walk around outside.
Behind you.
No, not behind, like in front of us, but it was like more like a square, I guess, of on the outside. Whereas like this is like in an L, like facing.
Is that true one, Rolando?
Oh, so you had like your backs to other
Kind of,
creators.
yeah.
You were on
Instead
the
of
inside of the square, and then people could walk around.
they were like like we were on the outside,
Oh,
but they
okay.
could walk around the
Do they
outside.
have,
You see what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
like here in Dallas, they have the beanbags?
That's what I was gonna say. Is they've got the beanbag chairs, so it's like it's more comfortable for you guys if you want to stay for the full 2 hours that I'm streaming. I think I streamed 3 hours last time, and so it was like, people like standing there, and it's like I don't want to stand there for 3 hours. Like, hello, I'm happy if you want
Gamer,
to.
do something.
Oh my gosh, too funny. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. I think that will be really comfy and cool. I'm a little nervous because I'm leading it.
Yeah, how cool is that? Official DreamHack
Oh my god, I
Art
don't know.
with your face
I
on
couldn't
it.
believe it when it came out. We had just gone to dinner. The Monday it came out Monday, and I was like, I got a notification that was like, it said something about DreamHack, and I saw my picture in the like preview, and I was like, that's not my promo picture that I've been using. Like, that's the picture that I sent DreamHack. Like, they ask for a picture when you sign up or whatever, and I was like, that's not my. What is this? Like, what did I post? Like, what is this? And I opened it up, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? What is this? I had no idea that it was happening like that. Like, I knew that I was going to be streaming Among Us, but I didn't, and that I was going to be with like other creators that I really, haven't met before, which I was excited about. It's a networking event, and I was floored that it was like Lady Amalthea's Among Us takeover, and my face is like bigger than everybody else's, which there's like Jen is online and Smirky is in the same photo as me, and I'm like, hello, like these people are like way bigger than me, like it just feels crazy. So, but I feel really lucky. And like DreamHack has been really, they've been really involved. They're really involved with the creator aspect of it, and they really want the creators that they invite to have a good experience. And they've got the creator lounge, which is really nice, so you can kind of like go and relax and get some snacks and stuff, which has been really nice.
Yeah, poor Wonder. We went up there at just after 6 last night, and they had closed that, and along with all the expo
Yeah.
area. So
Yeah.
but he's coming back today, so
Yeah, so
you can
really
check it
to
out.
experience it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I have a question, I guess.
You have a question?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
where,
yes.
where at we at in the schedule?
So since you, Marcolus, are so involved in the esports stuff right now and going to see all the esports, and that's like what you've been really enjoying, do you play a lot of those games when you're not in other people's streams?
Good question. I would say not so much, honestly. I used to play a lot more Call of Duty, especially early on in the Twitch journey. That was kind of what everyone was playing at the time. The new Modern Warfare came out, and
So are you enjoy watching it more than playing,
um,
or I guess both, maybe both?
I would honestly even just like the Warzone stuff. I'm kind of pulling away from a little bit. I haven't been enjoying that content as much anymore. But the esports, the Call of Duty League, is something that I'm still very interested in. Like just the whole
Community.
sports
Yeah.
community behind it, and man, those guys are impressive
Yeah.
Yeah.
with what they do, and ladies as well. So
I get that. I'm a watcher. Like.
I like watching it too. And I mean, that's what Twitch is, right? Is like
Yeah.
watching
Yeah.
essentially, and there's a lot of other stuff going on, but you're watching people play games that you
Yeah.
enjoy. So it's like the same, but live.
right.
Yeah.
But as far as games that I am playing right
Yes.
now,
What games are you currently playing, sir?
yes, good segue. Currently, very, very slowly making my way through the most recent Assassin's Creed. That has been a franchise near and dear to my heart for a very long time. So that's very fun. I've been trying to play some smaller, shorter games because time limitations.
Yeah.
So, like Neva and Gris
Yeah.
are two very good ones.
Gris is beautiful. I have only played a little bit of Neva, but they're both beautiful. They're the same company, right? Yeah, they're
Yep.
beautiful, beautiful games.
Yeah, really cool games. Limbo and Inside, and
Yeah.
those kind of games that are a little like puzzle / action adventure, Metroidvania type style games. Wonder and I were talking about Hollow Knight yesterday.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one a lot. Silk Song, fingers crossed, that'll come out eventually.
Will it come out this year, Marcolus? They said it was coming out later this year.
I know.
Superliminal? Have you heard of
Oh, Superliminal.
I have heard of it.
I played that on stream. You
Did
would
you?
like it. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
good. Superliminal is a great game. Superliminal, and then the Stanley Parable. I think I just got that game, and I want to play that one on stream.
I have watched two people play that game,
Yeah.
and it is it is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's very funny to
Yeah.
watch people play that.
You'd like Superliminal, I think. That's a really good one. Those are my kinds of games. Are definitely like the puzzly ones and like the weird ones, like weird games. I like. I like the weird stuff, like Little
That's
Nightmares.
Little
I really
Nightmares, yeah.
like.
Like I love at conventions like this and PAX, the indie gaming
Indie scene.
station is my favorite place to
Yeah,
go.
Yes.
I'm definitely gonna walk through there again today. But there was one game. It was options. What was that one called? Was it Feyland? The one that we saw, the side scroller. That was. He's gonna look it up. But there was one that I'm excited to get and play. Like, and I think that's. I wouldn't have heard of it otherwise. Which I think is really cool. But there's a lot of really cool like indie games and a lot. The devs are here. Like. Feyland, yeah, I'm really excited. FEA FAE LAND. Great,
It's on sale right now, 10% off.
10%
through
off?
Memorial Day.
great. I should buy it. I'm gonna buy it.
Wish list their stuff.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
one's
yeah,
out- This one's out in beta. You can actually play it now. Yep.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Cute. So, okay, there was something else I was gonna say, and now I don't remember what it was. Oh, I remember. Okay, so chat. Think about this. We're gonna open it up for questions for Marcos if you want to ask him anything. But I'm gonna ask you a big question.
Ooh,
Okay, it's a
okay.
big one. It's a really big question. Okay,
Alright.
I didn't prep you for this one.
Hit me
Did I?
with it.
Maybe I did say it. Maybe I'd said this to you last night at dinner. I don't know. What does friendship mean to you?
What does friendship mean to me? Yeah, that is a big question.
He was not at all prepped.
I think I did say this actually last night at dinner.
Well, did I know it was coming? Maybe. Have
Maybe.
I officially like formulated my thoughts for this? Maybe not as much as I should have, but
So,
what does friendship mean? I guess there's kind of a few different aspects to it. There's definitely like strong friendship, which I feel like this group has grown
yeah.
to have. So we're comfortable with each other. We, hang out, have a good time together. And then there's like my friends back home, which, like ride or die, people say it's kind of cliche, but
Yeah.
there's those kinds of people. And then there's just like the Twitch community friendship of, having the same kind of interests, hanging out with each other in Discord or wherever, supporting each other. So then I think there's like that side of it. It is a little weird because some people view the term friend differently, where
Yeah.
if I were to like say someone is my friend but we're really not, that's that some of these terms get thrown around a little loosely sometimes.
Yeah.
But community member
Yeah.
is probably maybe a better
Yeah.
term for that, but
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I got.
No, I agree with you. I think something that I have struggled with on my like therapy journey. I'm gonna go there for a second. Is like I really value very deep connections, and I value really deep friendships, and I for some reason think that is how every friendship should be. But I've been learning, Twitch has helped me actually a lot in learning that there's like different levels of friendship that you can have, and that's okay. Yeah. It's okay to have really, really deep connections, and like you said, you've got your ride or die people. I've got my one good friend, Day Hooray. She's my ride or die. She's my IRL. She's not really on Twitch, but she has a screen name and she's around. But she's like my ride or die, and she's like my IRL bestie. But then it's like, we've got like our strong friendships here, and I would die for you guys. And then then it's like, I like what you said, that it's like community member is like a better term, but it's like I want to be everybody's friend, like I want to, but we just don't have the capacity as just human beings to have that many deep connections.
Right.
Like I want to be that for everybody, but like I can't be that for everyone, and
It's impossible.
I can't share a bathroom with all of you.
I cannot share a bathroom. We are very close, but not that close.
No, but it's true. I mean, this conversation has me thinking of a couple things. I think it was last summer. Yikes was kind of talking about this and how she kind of related it to like a cup of water, and she only has so much water that she can give out, and when her cup runs empty, it's like, that's it. She has to take time to herself, which that came up a lot in the panel yesterday. The mental health really, if you're not feeling 100%, take some time to yourself to recharge, rest. And then Ty said, not everyone's gonna like you.
That's true.
Which is such
that's
a hard thing to deal with, but it's like not everyone is gonna vibe with you.
Not everyone is gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna vibe with you. People are gonna think you're weird and not want to like be around you and whatever. And it's just like those are just things that you can't control at all. And that's so hard because it's like I want to be liked. Like I admit that. Like I want to be liked. I want people to like me. I don't want to upset anyone. I don't want to say the wrong thing. But at the end of the day, like you're gonna upset somebody. Like somebody's gonna take something you say the wrong way and just be not like you. But then that's a hard pill to swallow. Especially as like a creator and even a community member like yourself. Like you are really involved with the Twitch community. I feel like as a whole. It's like you want to be liked and you want people to vibe with you, but sometimes it's just not it. And that's okay. And that's okay. Because there's a lot of other people that we do vibe with, and that's all right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So do we have any questions from the audience?
Lay 'em on me. What you
I
got?
asked a bunch of questions. Introduce me to those unicorns over there.
This is Larry, and this is Larry.
And this is Larry. No Peanut. Where's Peanut?
Peanut's on. I don't know. He took off. He took off. Yeah.
Robbing a bank? That's
Yeah.
funny. There's some people on Twitch that think I rob banks.
And wait, I have gotten to vibe with both these lovelies, IRL, and their 10 out of 10 good peeps. Are you talking about us, or are you talking about other
Yeah.
people? Who are you talking about, Ronnie?
There's no way.
Who are these people?
Cute.
How do you feel about streaming? Because you did.
Oh, yeah, we
one
didn't even talk about that.
stream a few weeks ago.
Yes.
And then, how do you also feel about like an online presence
Mm,
without it being too much of like like privacy and
right.
things
That's a
like
great
that?
question.
Yes, very good question. I have definitely thoughts on the second one. But to answer your first question, thoughts on streaming. So I have kind of slowly gained like more equipment around streaming, I guess. Some of it was just like, oh, if I'm hanging out in a VC in Discord, I want a decent camera and mic so that I can, fully experience that with friends.
Yeah.
And if you're community gaming too, just through Discord, you want
Right.
them to be able to like.
Having good audio, which
Yeah,
I
it's
always hear
important.
is super important.
Audio is more important than video.
Yep,
Good audio
I want
is.
to hear that unobstructed, beautiful Marcolus voice.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sweet velvety.
Radio quality. And then Elgato actually recently had that sale.
Oh yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
I know a creator that had a link through it, so I wanted to kind of support them. So
Yeah.
I bought a couple things through there. So now I have a Stream Deck and
He's all set to stream.
yeah. So I was like, you know what? I guess I have everything. I might as well just give it a try.
Mm-hmm.
And Meld too. I've been a
Yeah.
big supporter of Meld
Yeah.
since I met them at PAX East last year.
Mm-hmm.
Watching them grow, watching their community grow
Mhm.
has been really cool. So I wanted to like try that out. I guess if I step back for some context there, I work in IT.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I work in like the software engineering space, so the technology side of streaming is really cool for me. Interests me a lot.
Yeah.
So like all the bots and kind of learning how they work, commands, and then all the streaming software. So that's, I guess, how I got to a point where I could. Thanks, Andy. That's how I got to a point where I could actually be able to stream, even though people say like, you don't even need that stuff to start streaming. Just have a camera and a mic, and you can click play, right? So
So when are you gonna click the button?
yeah, so I've done 2 streams so far this year.
Oh, okay.
We played a lot of marbles.
Yes.
We did play a lot of marbles. Yeah, I remember playing marbles.
Did some marbles.
Do you not follow? Can we get a shout out in chat for Marcolus 17?
Stop.
Are you? How many followers do you have?
I have no idea.
Okay, great. So go follow Marcolus. We're gonna get him affiliated. We're gonna make him stream.
Oh,
You don't?
Oh,
Surprise.
I'm number
Options.
88.
88.
This
Oh, how funny.
This feels like Artemis was saying yesterday. She got bullied into streaming, and here I am now,
That's
being
what,
bullied into
We're
streaming.
being bullied.
that's what happened with Steve Peace Machina. We had him on last week, and it was the same kind of thing. Like we
Are
were
you
like,
talking about Peace Machina?
Peace Machina.
My China.
It was kind of the same thing. Like Ox and James kind of took the reins and were like, and he was like, if I get to 50 followers, I'll stream.
Yeah.
And it happened. Like I think it was like within 2 months or something. But yeah, it's like you gotta stream. stream. So, yeah.
The audience online had a question. This is from Deathworm Dover. He said, "Did Debbie really do Dallas?"
Huh?
Who's Debbie?
I don't know.
Can I get some more context for the question? Who is
Did
Debbie?
really do Dallas?
Did Debbie really do
I
Dallas?
feel like I've heard this, but I'm
I don't know what that is.
drawing a blank.
I don't know what that means.
Ken's freaking out.
Rolex said, "Oh shit."
Y'all
Rolex
don't
said,
know?
"Oh,
No, we
y'all
don't.
know."
Rhodey
That's
knows.
a porn joke.
That's a porn joke?
Oh, okay.
Talk about-
How dare
Oh, she
you?
did.
Talk about.
Debbie does Dallas.
This is a family-friendly stream. I'm just kidding. That's
Wait a
not.
minute.
It's not at all. It's a porn
It's a
joke.
question Minecraft, so what are
Well,
we
okay,
doing here?
Wonderlust answered. Wonderlust said, "Oh, she did." So Wonderlust knows because he's a local, so he
He
knows
was
for
there
sure.
for it.
I don't know about that.
Holding it.
Oh my God.
Loves a good dirty joke.
Wonder loves all that type of lore. He plays the saxophone. Come on,
Oh
he
my
was playing the
gosh.
saxophone as the background music to that porno in the 70s.
Likely.
The
Likely.
stars aligned.
Y'all bad. Oh my gosh.
This whole weekend, man.
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
I got some.
Wonder makes my mouth moist.
Oh my god.
I love that.
Now I need to just say Marcolus makes my mouth moist 'cause it's all
I
ends.
hate it here. I
Marco
hate
Moore?
it here. This weekend. has
Marco
been-
Moore, 18 plus.
I hate it here. Yeah. Okay. Did anybody else have any other questions that we missed or anything?
Anyone, anything.
Anything at all? Anything other than asking us about porn?
What's my
'Cause-
favorite color?
Yeah. What's your favorite
Green.
color?
Green is my
Green's your favorite
favorite
color.
Did
Okay.
you poop today?
Did you poop
Yes.
today? Did you poop?
I did.
I
poop.
pooped today.
Song?
What's your favorite song?
Favorite song? Oh, that's a tough one.
Oh, I got a question.
Yes.
What do you do on Wednesday mornings now when you're pooping since ladies? What do you watch?
I don't think I watch anyone because like Lady is my morning stream
Aw.
person.
Aw.
So he boycotts
So-
morning, all Wednesday morning
Yeah.
streams for anyone. He
Should I
does
should
not
I start
participate.
streaming Wednesday morning again?
I'm probably scrolling Twitter, checking up on the latest stuff.
I know.
I
I'm
don't
trying.
know.
I'm trying to figure out my schedule, man. It's so hard. It's so hard to figure out like what to do.
Have you checked your meds? Med check.
Med
Have you
check?
checked your meds? I took all my meds this morning.
Same.
You took your meds.
Yep.
Annie took her meds. Did you take your meds?
I have not taken any allergy pills since like Monday, so I think I'm alright now.
You think you're alright?
Oh.
Alright, that's great. That's pretty great actually. Yeah, you've been doing
Good
alright.
for you.
So options even med check.
Probably start
Wonderlust
going down to
says,
Michigan.
when streaming, what chatbot are you going to use, and why is it streamer?
Subtle plug there, Wonder. No, I started out really simple, so I just got a Siri bot to kind of help with like the auto mod perspective.
Yeah, SiriBot's great.
Yeah.
You should make a Larry
Ooh, a Larry bot would be good. Ooh,
What would Larry
Boom.
do? What would a Larry
Crazy
bot do?
idea.
We can make a Larry bot.
No, I don't know.
Oh my god.
just spout nonsense about unicorns
Oh my god.
all the time.
This is a great idea.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
So as someone in IT, are you more on the software side or hardware side of things, knowledge-wise?
Definitely more. So I'm more on the software side. Yeah.
Okay,
You got a
so
couple
gonna
of
program your own
engineers.
Um,
bot?
maybe I don't know.
How do you feel about AI?
Oh God, here we go.
Okay, we're not doing that. We're not having this discussion. So I'm gonna shut down the AI question.
Well,
Yeah. No.
Do you enjoy working in your field of IT?
Yeah.
Like you? Okay. Cool.
absolutely. Yeah. Well, so I majored in computer science and I minored in environmental science.
Oh.
Two
I
very
didn't
different
know
things.
that about you.
Look at this, smarty.
Environmental
Yes.
science.
Because I was really debating between going the IT route, or I also have a strong interest in environmental.
That's really cool.
So you want to go to that museum?
Science and
Yes.
nature museum.
Mhm. Nature.
I would like to
That was a
go.
cool looking
I
building.
mean, we have all day tomorrow. I'm just
Yeah.
Is
saying.
it?
No, I mean us. I know he's leaving
Yeah, you
tomorrow.
guys do.
So we can go and rub it in his face.
Yeah, literally. Or we
There
can
you
go.
go.
When does it open? Oh, it's Memorial Day
Probably
tomorrow.
already
It's bad.
knows
It's
everything else
closed.
inside there anyway.
I bet you. It's probably true. He probably actually put the museum together and we just didn't even know. So.
One girl says 10 minutes and we can have a Larry bot.
Yeah, I saw
live.
Wonderlust. I was gonna Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. That sounds great. You're hired, Wonderlust. I have no money to pay you, but I happily. That sounds great. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're wrapping up on time a little bit. We're gonna head back out to the convention today, probably about an hour or two, maybe
Heck yeah.
maybe earlier than that. So if you're out there and you're at DreamHack Dallas today, Marcus will be there. Find him.
Come
Take
say
a
hi.
take a picture with him. Hashtag Marcolus. I don't know. I'm making shit up right now. Hashtag. Follow him on all the socials. It's Marcolus17 everywhere, right?
Pretty
Don't
much.
worry,
Pretty
he's
much
not
everywhere.
17.
He's not 17. He is much older than that.
He was
Seven-
born in 2017.
Yes, I age very quickly.
Came out of the womb with that goatee.
Whatever, Wonder. Oh, are we having Wonder Uber pick us up? Wonder, can you pick us up?
5 of us in there.
No, we'll make it. We can
Yeah.
we can take an Uber over there. We'll be alright. Yeah, Casual Elephant. Shout out Casual Elephant. Shout out Wonderlust RPG. Marcolus, Annie on Film, Options.
Shout
Everybody
out to
here.
all the blue check mark pals.
Blue checkmark pals.
Whatever the check mark color is on Twitch.
Purple.
Purple check
The
mark
purple
pals.
app.
Purple checkmark pals.
Not the Twitter
Yeah.
ones.
What?
Not the Twitter ones.
No, not the Twitter. What is happening?
Wonderlust said he's getting ready to leave now.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, heck
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. Thanks for the chats. Thank you. Thanks for being here, Tiff. If there's anybody who wants to say hi real quick before we end, is there anything else you want to say before we exit?
Not really. I mean, just thank you for having me
Yeah.
on. This was a fun chat. I was a little nervous about it, but it actually went really well.
Yeah,
So.
no, I'm glad. I'm
How
glad.
did it feel for both of you, I guess, with this live audience?
I feel like it was cool. Like I liked having you here.
Yeah.
It felt like a podcast.
It's like we got our
Yeah.
producers on the side.
Yeah,
a producer,
I like
editor.
this like setup. Like I think like it felt like we're like a produced show.
Yeah.
Like
So, like in the future too, I guess maybe for friendship and French roast,
Mhm.
whenever you can, we can try to do a live.
Yeah, this was
Whatever
I
works
really
out.
like that we were able to do this live, and
Mhm.
I'm glad that you brought it up, and thank you for
Yeah.
asking to be on it and
Absolutely.
doing it while we were here. So this was a really cool experience to do it live and doing it live.
Do it live.
Do
Mhm.
live.
Yeah, it was cool. So, okay, well, I guess that's it. Should we should raid somebody probably? Do you want to look and see if there's anybody
Ooh.
live, and we can choose somebody to raid out to? Oh my God, I'm too old for this.
And Billy's not streaming till later, so
Okay, yeah, it's her
we'll have to
birthday.
see.
Shout out Billy Goat. It's her birthday today.
Please go say happy birthday to her later.
Birthday to Billy Goat later. I have to do my makeup still.
Our closing ceremony.
Oh man, there aren't too many people on.
Who's here? What are you doing now?
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, everybody. Really appreciate it. You guys are really cool. I'm just scrolling up real quick. Rhodey, Peace Machina, Tiff, I saw you. Annie on Film,
I see you.
Death Warmed Over. Guys, thank you so much for joining these. I've been really having a nice time doing these like morning chats like this. This has been really fun. So, Unalento, if you're still out there, love your freaking stinking guts.
Seriously.
We're channeling our best rage for DreamHack.
Yeah.
She's our DreamHack.
Did you find someone?
Yeah, let's
Miss Rachel.
Miss Rachel.
Cozy Zozy. Cozy Zozy. Cozy Zozy.
Z-O-Z-I-E.
An ad break is starting.
Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
great, perfect. All right, well, everybody, thank you so much for being here. We're gonna raid Cozy Zozy. Ad break is in progress. Sorry, everybody. If you guys want to copy paste that
The right message.
raid message, that would be great. If you're at DreamHack Dallas, come say hi to us.
We'll
They
give you
fixed
a
it.
pin.
We'll
They
give you a
fixed it on
pin.
mobile. It has spaces now.
Oh, that's great. Let me copy and paste it and get it over there too.
Stampede.
Yeah, Whimsy Stampede, bringing friendship and magic. I can't say Pete. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I don't have an ending screen on here, so I'm looking at this camera right here, like that's what's happening, but the camera's up here.
Super awkward.
Ending
And it's
is
super awkward.
Alright, we're gonna hit the button.
Bye.
Bye. You have it pulled up.
Jenna's gotta have her volume on. Do you want to put the volume on?
$500.
Oh, you got it.
That's what it was for. My goodness. Lady! Thank you for the raid! Debbie Ray, good morning! Welcome in, everyone. Hi, Mark! Hi, Marcolus, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm doing my makeup. Good morning, guys. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the raid, Marcolus. Hello. Hello. I love your raid message. Hi, welcome in. I hope you had an amazing stream. What were you doing? Good morning. Hi, Monty. Thank you so much for raiding. Hi, Marcus. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow, by the way. Hi.
Are you telling her what we were doing?
Good morning,